Carmen and welcome back to Align Pilates. Today's video is just something quick you can do if you spend a lot of time over a desk or you have a job where you're sitting a lot, and even after a long car ride. It's just about getting our body back into that nice upright posture. And we call this the wall exercise. And the thing about it is everybody's got a wall somewhere. So you can do this anywhere, anytime. And I asked Paul, my husband, to help us. He spends a lot of time sitting at the desk, and so this is a good thing for him to maybe put in his routine throughout the day to just get his body stretched out. So I'm going to have you, Paul, go right against the wall, please. And I will have him bring his heels against the wall just to get an idea of how hard, you can just let your arms hang but hold those weights, how hard he has to work to get his spine towards the wall. Now, I don't want your back to flatten per se, but I want your spine to feel like it's going up and growing with the wall. Now, his head not naturally can do that, so I'll let it go back to where it could be about right there. Now, stay there, Paul, and just walk your feet forward slightly enough that you could still maintain this, and then separate your legs a bit. Good. Okay, bring him in a little bit more. Now, when he did that, that was okay, but what happened is he transferred a lot of weight to his knees, and he took it out of there. So just soften your knees, Paul, and yeah, still feel that in and up, scooping all the way up, following the line of the wall till your tailbone comes down through there. Good. And then just to work through opening the chest and the arms, I'm going to have Paul now reach his fingertips down with the weights, and then he's going to reach up and forward. Good. Now he's going to stay there, but he's going to reach forward. Good. And he's not going to reach his head into the wall because that would be natural for him. And then he's going to go back down. Good. And he's going to use his feet down into the floor to get out of his knees again. So that's just something to keep thinking about, Paul. So use the floor. Press down through your heels, Paul, to lift your arms upwards. Good. And remember about the head, it just is natural posture. Reach your arms forward and long. Good. And then down. And I'm kind of placing my hand back here just to remind him where to work. More from here. This is where your arms really start the musculature, and up again. And he's going to relax his breathing a bit, the tension in here a bit, and then down. Good. And then we're going to go up, and we're going to do a circle now, and around. Good. So if you're going to keep your breath in your nose and around. Yeah. That's it. So he's doing a really good job about keeping his spine. There's a little forgetfulness about the reminder of the head, and that's very common to think that posture needs to come from an uprighting of the head, when in fact the upright has to come from the center of the spine and the rib cage and all that, and then the head is just placed on top like a cherry instead of the other way. Okay? Try the circles again, thinking about your head. Yeah, that's it. And then just get away from that mouth breathing more into the nose. That's it. And then stop your hands right here, Paul. Good. So that you don't open or don't close down your chest. Now reverse. Yeah. Good. And then keep in mind, where's the head? It's just balancing on top of your spine, not into the wall. Good, Paul. Great. And relax. This common thing that people do, they come in, and how do we stop them from doing that? It's just a little bit of a reminder of where the arms need to be held, and it's more in the mid-back. So for Paul, oh shoot, I'm going to move you over a bit. Come over to this side of the wall. Can you come over? Good. Homie will just move her film if she needs her in the video. Good. And now unlock those knees and find, again, the core. Remember the cherry on top of your head, you don't have to force it back. So for Paul, because he sits at the desk a lot and he's more in this forward posture on a daily, we can work at opening his chest a bit. And so I like to do this with clients. You take your arms out to the sides and you actually hold them against the wall. So that's going to keep him, he's going to get tired, but he's got to keep his arms working back here. So he's going to find more connection through there. And I'm just going to get him to relax a little bit here and watch your knees again, Paul. Bend your knees and use your legs down into the ground more. How would you bend even more substantially? There. That way you won't have the idea. Now he's holding that. And then he's trying to hold it up a little with his shoulders, so he's reached more across the room. Good. That gets a little tiring, eh? Or you could do this all day. And then relax your arms down beside you. Good. And then we're going to take it back up again to that position. I just gave him a break off his arms. And you're going to again go back to that knee bend where it helps you to remember to not lock in the joints. And then he's going to take his hands and press them behind him like this, or turn your arm. Good. Now what happened to Paul is he sort of lost all this connection and now he's having to do all these really quirky things with his body to make it look good for the video. So let's go back to this, Paul, and be okay. Lower this down. Be okay, Paul, that you might not get the full rotation, okay? But this I do want to stay open. So now try and rotate just from the elbow down. So be okay with that. Yeah, like see, he is now in a better place. Maybe find your belly and your knees are bending more to find it. There. Watch your head, it's just a cherry on top. Good. So with time, he can maybe get through that full arm rotation without pulling forward in the chest. Okay, come back to your arms hanging. I just want to see if maybe that helped him to think about where his hands come in the circles, because he was closing in and then circling. So can you keep now thinking about being stretched out into the wall and do the circles again? Ooh. That was better. Right, so we're not using so much of the pecs. Is that kind of tweaking your shoulder a bit?
Feels good.
Feels good. Yeah, because we can get so involved with our lower limb and our pecs and our chest that we forget about really where, okay, you can stand off the wall and take a break for a minute and shake it out. We get so involved with holding posture with our head and even our arms that we forget that it's actually the spine and all the muscles there that hold us upright and hold our arms in that right position and hold our head like that little cherry on the top, okay? So one other thing I would do with Paul, just for a nice stretch, when you're sitting a lot, the low back gets tight. Find that position back against the wall, Paul. Good. So maybe walk your feet back to the wall more. And we need to get them regrouped again. So find that. Find that you're not slamming your back into the wall, but you're growing up in one direction, that two-way stretch, and down. Now walk your feet out so that there's enough space between your heels and the wall. Walk your feet out. Not that much, sweetheart. There you go. Oh, I can say sweetheart because you're my husband. Soften your knees a bit. Yeah, but stay strong in your core. Good. So from here, let the weights sort of pull you down like gravity. No, not sliding. You're gonna roll. That was a bad cue on my part. You're gonna roll. So let the weights carry you. But again, remember, where's your arms start? They're on your back. Good. Yes. And then keep rolling. So you're gonna lift. No, let your arms be on your back. Yeah, and then bend your knees, because that's what's making this tough. And then let's just weight pull you forward. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Yeah, let it stretch. He's warm. He's actually getting warm. And it doesn't seem like we're doing a lot. And then when he's here, he's just gonna let the chest open more. Yeah. And then you're gonna roll back up. Let's start with your feet pressing down into the ground to then find your lower abdominals to lift you, to lift you, to lift you. Good. One more on your own. So again, remembering that your arms are on your back. Watch it's not your knees that's holding you up, Paul, but your whole body, your feet into the floor, pressing the value of the floor in this and the value of the wall. Good. Okay. There's little minor adjustments he keeps making, which means that his body's being taught something new and he may like it or not. So that's all we have. I hope that you could incorporate this in your day, just to open up the body and get the posture tall. Honey, you look even taller. Look at you. Thanks very much. Bye.